Good evening, sir. May I bother you with just a minute of your time? I am in a rather difficult predicament and I didn't know where else I could ask for help. You can't even recognize me? Well, sir, I know we haven't really talked since you moved to the neighborhood, but I live in the old house that's exactly in front of yours. I have caught a glimpse of you when you go to work in the morning, pretty early, before the sun rises up. Oh, you thought that house was abandoned? Well, that's rude. I do my best to keep the house in the best conditions possible. Oh, I get it. It's because I never go out during the daytime. Well, I have a peculiar medical condition that doesn't allow me to expose myself to the light of the sun that much. That's why I only go out at night. Oh, right. Where are my manners? I haven't even told you my name. My name is Claire Williams. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh my, you have a lovely name, sir. Well, about my problem, could you help me? I swear, it will take less than 10 minutes. Great, I'm very thankful. I will be forever indebted with you for your kindness. Well, what I need is just a little tiny bit of your blood. Please don't look at me like I'm crazy. You don't understand, please. Just let me explain. The thing is, I am a vampire. Please don't look at me like that. Just by looking at your confused and disgusted expression, I can tell that you are thinking, this poor woman is crazy. It's painful to receive a look like that. Please stop. Okay, I must admit that for someone who is hearing about this for the first time, it might be hard to believe, but please allow me to try to convince you. First of all, please look at this. This is my ID, and if you look at this place here, yes, I'm 190 years old. But if you look at my face and body, you would think that I am in my early 20s. Isn't that strange? Isn't not showing signs of aging a characteristic of vampires? Okay, yes, I know that some people falsify their ID, especially teenagers, but I can assure you this is a completely legal one. Okay, if you don't believe me, let me show you this. You see them? My fangs. My fangs are pretty long, aren't they? Isn't that something you relate with vampires? What? You still don't believe me? Sir, you are being irrational. I have shown you more than enough evidence. My vampirism should already be proven beyond reasonable doubt. Okay, sir, if you are going to act like that, I will have to resource to do something I really didn't want to do. Oh no, please, don't freak out, sir. I didn't pull out this knife to attempt on harming you. Just please look carefully to my left hand. Sir, please. You don't have anything to be afraid of. I mean, yes, I am a woman that you met just now, and I'm holding a sharp object in front of you, and I have been talking things that for you must just sound like shenanigans. But sir, please trust me and look carefully at my hand. I wouldn't go this far if I weren't desperate for your help. Uh, 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 you see, I just made a small cut on the palm of my hand and it regenerated immediately. I didn't start with this because for once regeneration consumes a lot of energy and I'm running low on that right now. That being the reason I came to your house to ask you for some of your blood in the first place. And also because doing that is very painful. I hope you are finally satisfied with my demonstration and accept as an undoubtable fact that I am indeed a vampire. You just saw me cutting my hand. Look, there is not even a scar left. Isn't that enough? Oh, thank goodness. You have finally come to senses. Yes, I am a vampire. And yes, vampires are real. Not common, not exactly as depicted in the media, but real nonetheless, sir. Oh, yes, sir. I see myself in need of some blood to replenish my energies. If you were so kind, could you please allow me just a cup of yours? Oh, well, cow blood would be useful too, or even chicken blood. But I wouldn't expect you to just have a bottles of blood lying around your house. Not that I want to judge you if you happen to have them. It just is not common for people to do it. Do you have blood in your fridge? Oh well, then I ask again. Can I please drink some of yours? Oh right, you have a few questions first. I understand. Will you turn into a vampire if I drink your blood? Oh, well, it's not likely. If I were to drink your blood from a cup, there is zero chances of you turning into vampire. If I were to do it in the more traditional way and, well, bite you, then it would be possible that you end up turning into a vampire. But it's not very likely. You see, for people to acquire this condition, they need to mix their blood with someone that was previously infected. The risk of transmission in a peaceful bite is very low. In my case, when I got turned into a vampire, I struggled a lot and tried to fight back the vampire that was not consensually trying to drink my blood. I scratched his face and pulled against and ended up causing him to bleed quite a bit. Yes, after 2 weeks, I started presenting symptoms, and after 1 month, I was a full-fledged vampire. I assure you that in a normal situation, you are out of risk. Is it too painful? Well, I can't say with no risk of lying that you will not feel a thing, but I promise I will be as gentle as I can. I can try to bite you in a place that's not sensitive like your forearm or your back muscles. It's harder to drink from there, but I can assure you that it will not be more painful than a bee's sting. What would I have done if you didn't open the door? Well, generally I buy cow blood on a nearby slaughterhouse. I used to be very close friends with the great grandfather of the current owner. But when I went last weekend, they told me he was in the hospital. He got that awful virus, but he is recovering already. Well, the point is that he wasn't there, and I had to come back empty handed. I thought I was going to be able to endure the week without blood, but I have grown weaker and weaker as days go by, and I am afraid that I will not be able to survive another night at this rate. And yes, you are the only one in the neighborhood I could ask, because the rest of our neighbors are either elderly people that couldn't provide me with enough blood without putting themselves at risk, or people with who I don't really have a great relationship. You see, when you are the creepy neighbor that only goes out at night, people start bad mouthing you. Well, that's all. You were my only option. Or I would have to go to a pet shop and buy some amethyst to drink. And I don't want to do that. They are so cute. Do you have any other questions? Okay, so can I drink now? Yes, it will be just a little moment. Let me just grab your arm and tell me if you start feeling dizzy or cold or anything. Are you sure you are alright? You don't feel bad at all? Thank you so much. That was all what I needed. I feel so much better now. Whenever you need something, you can go to my house and ask for it. If you go during the day, I'm almost always in the basement, sleeping or watching TV. But if you knock hard enough, I should be able to hear you. Okay, I think I should get going. Hope you have a pleasant evening and sleep well. I guess you should put some bandages on your arm though. And again, thank you for the blood. Bye. Hey guys, thank you for listening. If you like this video, please hit that like button and also check out my other videos on your screen. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It will encourage me to create more content. As always, be strong, be kind, and love yourself. Also, believe in yourself. And I love you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.